Hello, everyone. Happy Monday. We are here connected in our English interview. We just had one in Spanish. Recién tuvimos una en español. So if you speak Spanish, si hablas español, this is not your interview. Esta no es tu entrevista es la que recién pasó, que va a estar en las redes. But if you are more comfortable in English, this is your interview because we as organization bring resources that are valuable, and that's why I want to introduce and set up the pace for our very, very important people today. Carlos Romero, he is from Operation Hope, and he is an educational coach in finance. So I want to leave this space for you, Carlos, to introduce yourself, who you are, who you work for, and thank you for being here. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday, Ivania, and thank you very much for inviting me. I'm Carlos Romero, a financial well-being coach of Operation Hope, and I will take this opportunity to talk a bit about Operation Hope. Basically, Operation Hope is a non-profit organization that has been serving the community for over 30 years. It started in 1992 after some troubles in Los Angeles, and since then, it has helped the community greatly. It has give over $3.2 billion generate over $3.2 billion in economic activity by teaching the community and giving information to the community to over 4 million people. It's a great service, and it have educated a lot of people for free for the consumer, because we are already being paid by several banks that see the value in giving access to financial information to the community, to everyone.
That's
without
great.
cost for them, of course.
That's awesome. We have been searching for a resource like this because we know that this is a need at the community. We know that sometimes we struggle with some concept that looks like a very difficult. So we have been searching, and I just want to remind the people that is in the listening that in our social media, especially in Facebook and YouTube, where this information is streamed, that we as organization connect resources with community. That means that we search before what is out there, because we are aware also that there is a lot of scammers or financial education that is presented as free, but then when you go to this conversation, I've been there trying to search for this resource, they try to connect you with a specific bank or financial, and we really want this to be as impartial as possible, to be really with the purpose of giving information that's aligned with our value, giving information that is trustable, that you can really rely on, because it's a nonprofit. So as Carlos said, this was born with the intention to educate in a free way to the community and to have a better and more healthy economy, right, Carlos?
Right. Basically, it's teaching people the language of money, so they can
Exactly.
the
money language.
the money language. Yeah.
Exactly. So, Carlos, please tell us more about the programs. I know that you guys have 3 programs specifically that I imagine they were born based on what we have identified, right? The need of sometimes when you want to start a business or buy a car, or you ended up with due bills, so you don't really understand some concept as credit score. When I was here, was what is a credit score? Like what? So that's part of the right of the need that where these programs were born. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Sure. Well, basically, we have 3 programs. We have the credit and money management program that helps people at first understand what a score is, then how to improve it, and for people that don't have a credit score, how to create one. We also have help people set smart financial goals. Smart financial goals are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. So basically, smart goals that you can reach, and now that we have the goal, we teach them how to reach them. For example, I want to budget better because I want, and okay, first create the budget, you will measure it, and you will see how each month after the program, uh, your money lasts a little bit longer because you now have a way to measure it, a way to see in what are you deciding to spend money on, and that will help you. And the goal of this is to empower the people for after they finish the program, they don't have to come back. They can come back, we are happy to talk, but they already have the information. The second program is home ownership, and I think that's self-explanatory because we help people get a home by teaching them. We don't provide loans, we don't provide anything, but we are very similar in organizations because we give them information and we connect people with the the information they need to empower themselves and to explain them how the home ownership program operates, how to get a home, what benefits are the one are from owning a home, and how loans work. Because sometimes people really want a home, but as I was telling before, with the smart goals, it's not the right moment. You need to spend a little more time saving money or improving your credit, and then it will be realistic to get a home. But everybody should. It's just a matter of time, and we can help with that. With the information when you want a home, to be prepared to have it. And the last program that I want to talk about, and I'm sorry if I talk too much, you can feel free to stop me, is it's basically about the small business development. We help people that either are starting a business from scratch, so they have the idea, but they don't know have the know-how. So I help them. I work in consulting for over 7 years, and um, I have a lot of experience with that. But I'm not the only one. We have several coaches. In case you cannot contact with me, I am the one servicing North Carolina. But we also have several wonderful coaches that can help you. And so uh, uh, we the small business program. Uh, it's basically from people that want to start from the scratch. We have an 8-week entrepreneurship program. We help them the from the name of the business, how to register, how to pay taxes, all the way to locating their ideal client using statistical data, using
Carlos,
how to do financial goals.
sorry to interrupt you, but for example, how you know how you help with that? Is a program or is an individual base to base? How people are helped? Like you do a one-on-one coaching, or there is a program when they need to sign up, depending of this program. How does it work?
That's an excellent question. So basically, we have two ways of teaching, and this is for the business side or for any other program. We have workshops. Workshops, imagine classes. You you go to the workshop, I give the class, but you ask me questions, and we talk in general terms to spread information, education. But after that, we also have the one-on-one coaching sessions and you can have as many of you want as from coaching sessions where we design a specialized plan, and there are as many as you want as long as for you to attain your goal. If your goal is to buy a house, the program ends when you get a house. If your goal is to get a car, the program ends when you get a car. But you can also have goals in the short, long, and medium term. Well, short, medium, and long term. For example, that's very common on business. The goal of some of my students is to uh, start a business. When they start a business, is okay. Now, how to operate? We help them operate. We help them giving them information. We don't operate for them, but we connect them with information to do it. And after that, how to grow. And we also help them with that. So we can help people at least, well, in business and in personal finance, in every state of the process. People that are very knowledgeable and people that are just starting.
That's great. Let me just interrupt to do a comment, right? I
Of
think
course, yeah.
it's great because sometimes we are not really familiar with, or we're familiar with something, but we know with what you're saying with housing or with cars, or especially if you're new to the area, like what is the what you say, like the language, or how to start a business, or if I have a business, how to get money to buy the materials, or to establish that in a more, as you said, different terms, right? So I love what you guys offer. And I think people who is listening, if they find this is a valuable information, please share. Or sometimes we don't need that in a specific moment of your life, but then you keep it in your radar, right? Like sometimes we are not looking for a car right now, but or for a house right now, but I hear about this organization that is giving this resource, so keep it in your radar. We're gonna leave all of this information, and we're gonna also edit it and post the content with the Carlos contact information. So please keep this information in mind, because it's information that is free, is for you. And we have heard in our soccer event that we do with the community, in our ciclo danza movement classes that we do in Durham, that people are looking for information that is trustable, that it can be delivered in English or in Spanish. Let me remind you, if we haven't mentioned, Carlos is bilingual, so he can help people who feels more comfortable in Spanish, which is amazing, right? Like sometimes we have different comfort zones, these interviews in English, but if you know someone in Spanish who might be need this, we have done the same interview before, and also Carlos speak in Spanish as well. So sorry the interruption. I want to just highlight how valuable we know that this information is.
Okay, don't worry. It's Thank you very much for seeing the value in the information, and I want to take this time to say that um, it's very wise what you just said, because it's always important to keep financial information in your radar, even if you are not using it right now. And that's basically because financial information and financial health is like planting trees. You never plant trees when you want apples. You plant trees in advance because eventually you will get apples.
I see.
You you take care of your financial information before you want to get a house, because when you want to get a house, then you will have all the resources.
I
And
see.
if the best time to start is right now, and well, actually, the best time to start is several years back, but after that is right now. So anyone can. can benefit with this. And I want to thank you because I think our nonprofit organizations behave in a very similar manner. We connect people with resources that they need, and your organization is absolutely wonderful, and I'm very happy that you invite.
Thank you, Carlos. How people can get in touch with you, and who is eligible? Like what ages? Where do like how you connect with them? How they connect with you? Sorry.
Um, Everyone is eligible, but we serve people 18 years or older, and and we they can register in the Operation Hope website, but it I know sometimes it's tricky, so anyone can send me an email or give me a call, and I will help them register. They can select me as their coach. Of course, I would be really happy and honored to take care of them, and I serve North Carolina. But if for some reason they are not comfortable with me, we have several coaches that will also be very, very happy to help you. So don't worry about if you we get 2,000 people, Operation Hope can get it, and we will be more than happy to help.
That's amazing. I love that you mentioned that you have the capacity to assist to uh, members of the community that need this help. And again, if you have any comment, question, don't feel free to do it. So we're gonna leave this on our social media. We have some greetings from Uganda. Thank you for that. I love social media. We can,
Yeah.
outreach people even from Uganda. That's amazing. He said Kisito Joanna. Thanks, Sister Ivania, for always hosting helpful people to share ideas. That's great. Amazing. So that's the magic of virtual, interviews. I want to remind people that we offer also monthly encounters in Durham and in Apex, soccer and ciclodanza, where other organizations come. Carlos has been in both of them, right, Carlos?
Both of them, yeah.
Yeah, and in that way you can also do sometimes people feel more comfortable in a one-on-one setting, so we offer that as well. And our next ciclodanza for people who, what is ciclodanza? It's an inclusive class that is for all level of mobilities. We have seniors, people in wheelchairs, caregivers, people with autism. Is for everyone who want to have a great time in community. We eat, we dance, we have a great time. And the same thing is for the soccer in Apex. We also want to take the opportunity to invite our audience to our next fundraising, which is a Zumbathon on May the 3rd. Carlos, are you coming to dance with us?
Of course, I will be
Yay!
happy.
Awesome. Everybody's invited. It's a fundraising for the organization. So the ticket, the donation is $10. You're going to have a great time with 46 instructors from all over the world. So it's gonna be amazing. It's a beautiful park. So watch for that. In our social media we have the flyer. So I hope that everybody can join us, because with that resource we are able to do all of these interviews, outreach in the community. So please support us back. And we're going to leave everything in this, also what we have talked in this post in our YouTube and in Facebook. Carlos, there is something else that we are missing that we haven't talked about. Please let us know.
Um, I think we cover everything. I just wanted to end with feel free to send me an email or give me a call. I honestly I'm happy to help. I study economic and finance, and I like nothing more than to educate people. So feel free to give me a call.
Thank you for your willingness, for what you do, and thank you for your time as well. I know that time is a very very valuable resource, right? And we are here for the community, for you, to give you better tools to get to do better choices, for not for yourself but also for your families, for your family. And as Carlos said, sometimes we are not as preventive as we should in our health, or this is also about healthy life, right? And increasing the quality of life for not only the individual but the family. So we want to offer this valuable resource to you. Use it, take advantage of it, connect with Carlos, share this information, has a great value, and we are happy that we can provide this to you. So I hope that everybody has a great rest of your week. I don't know you, Carlos, but I cannot take out of my mind the chocolate eggs that my kids receive
Yeah,
for the Easter. I love chocolate, and I'm just trying to not think about that. I hope that you have a great Sunday with your family, and for people from the religious side, Christian side, I hope you have had a good Easter, and I hope that you have a great week ahead. See you, everyone, soon, and thank you, Carlos, for your time again. Bye.